everyone, what's up? Ventus Arashi here with the next chapter of my journey through Marvel's Spider-Man 2. In the last episode, I ended up taking out a bunch of the, all the new symbiote nests that popped up. Miles has a new suit now, and Harry is believed to be beyond redemption. So, we gotta make a game plan now, and regroup at May's old house. Oh yeah, and then Miles finally asked Haley out on a date, so... Oh boy. This is your last chance to collect resources to upgrade gear before the end of the story. Okay, sounds good. Final mission.
Park Reservoir.
The water system.
Pumping goo everywhere.
Adding more and more people to the hive mind.
If all those symbiotes get out of Manhattan...
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that particle accelerator is what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11.
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
Right.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes. And you know Harry's not gonna let that rock out of his sight.
Unless he sees something he wants more. Me. Just, you know, for illustrative purposes. Harry's still Harry. He thinks he's healing the world. The dream isn't complete without
His best friend beside him.
Right.
I can lead Harry away from the meteorite.
And I can handle all the symbiotes.
While I grab the space rock. For illustrative purposes.
Fire up the accelerator.
And boom.
No more hive mind. World saved.
Oh wow, so this is the...
Theoretically.
We all get churros.
What Connor said about Harry being too far gone. If you can't save him, are you
Won't
ready?
come to that. You two
Yes,
will be
but
able to
if,
destroy the
Pete.
rock in time. Let's heal the world.
For real this time.
Let's go. So this is the series finale. Nice. Can't believe I made it all the way to the end. I'm kind of sad to see this end, but, you know, it is what it is.
That thing?
So are Harry and his friends.
Good boy.
Figured you could use a sonic touch.
Oh, Pete upgraded her Sable Stingray.
Stand
Nice.
there. What are they waiting for?
Orders.
Look, I can't thank you both enough. For everything.
Come on, bro. We're the Spider team.
Don't anyone forget it.
Everyone knows their part. Time to end this.
Hey, buddy! You gonna sit in there and play with your pet rock all night? It's you and me, Harry. Like we always wanted.
Whoa, boy.
Our gift will finally be yours.
Here's the thing, though. You're gonna have to catch me first.
Go time. Hey, pests. Here's a tasty morsel for you.
MJ, now!
Ooh, that thing's handy. Okay, trapped in here like rats.
What was that?
Oh boy.
A dead end? No. There has to be a way in.
Okay, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Ah.
Whoever dropped these flares. I hope they made it out.
Seriously? Oh boy. Ooh. Ugh, sewer water.
What the hell? I'm coming!
You aren't gonna be able to save him.
Hang on! Oscorp. Norman must have sent a team after him.
Probably.
At least they left more than just flares behind. Not good.
Ah, no. Yeah, I got too clumsy on that one.
Those barrels look wired to blow. Not good.
Ah, come on.
Those barrels look wired to blow. Not good.
Okay, so I gotta take cover and then
Living without that
aim.
rock.
Yeah, she's got more guts than me, for sure. I'd take one look at this mess and go, no, I'm out.
Meteorite. Gotta get down there. Oh no, very bad.
Gotcha.
Looks like the meteorite's connected to the rest of the hive.
Can I get it out?
Just a normal rock. I can also end.
Sure. It's also glowing. Uh-oh. MJ, hurry. Not good, not good.
They're gonna be all over me. Time to go.
Oh boy. Ah.
Gotta get out of here.
Move!
Please let this lead somewhere good.
There's no way she should have escaped.
The sky.
Oh.
Almost out of this hellhole. Looks like my exit's just past that chopper.
Oh my god! Oh shoot!
That ladder and I need it clear.
Oh boy. Whoop! Crap.
You gotta be kidding me. Hey, I think that hurt it.
Oh.
Symbiote's big.
Oh, come on! Yeah, but that's also understandable.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh. So run first, then shoot. Come on, Ben, you should know this by now.
You gotta be kidding me. Hey, I think that hurt it. That symbiote's big, but I'm fast. I can't go for the ladder with this thing still on me.
Aye. Shit. How do I get this guy?
You gotta be kidding me. Hey, I think that hurt it. That symbiote's big, but I'm fast. I can't go for the ladder with this thing still on me.
Ah! Ah! Whew. Skin of my teeth,
I'm
but
outta here.
made it. Come on, Miles.
Time to go, Miles!
You ready?
Yeah, I'm convinced you're a bike person, MJ.
Pretty sure your +1 isn't invited to our high school reunion, Harry! Harry!
Bye.
This is where we became best friends.
Yeah. It is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
we've been through! Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
Will we then?
But we had each other! What is he doing?
Oh boy.
Around.
Venom's invulnerable. Okay. Okay, here's another continuity error. Venom. He's invulnerable to webs. And Pete's spider sense also shouldn't be able to work either. Ow. Breathe. So I can heal. Come on.
You came over every single day after school! Even slept over after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Pete. Can you?
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got sick again.
What do you mean? Oh, come! I dodged that one.
Enough!
I healed. Oish. So and Harry has 4 health bars. Whoa.
Please, remember everything we've been through!
Come on.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
Will we then?
But we had each other! He's inspecting everything around us!
Nope. Nope. Learn to parry.
after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
Nope. Come on. Ow.
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you!
Didn't feel like that to us. We're giving you a chance.
Okay.
Mom saw us like this!
We make each other better. She always said so.
Oh no.
After everything we've done for you,
Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight.
join us.
Please, remember everything we've been through!
Come on.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We were weak then.
But we had each other! Oh my god!
Nope. Ow. Nope. Okay, enough, Harry. Nope. Nope. Come on.
You came over every single day after school! Even slept over after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
Come on. Nope. Ah. Oh. Oh no. Come on, symbiote surge.
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you!
Didn't feel like that to us.
Different arena again.
We're giving you a chance, Pete.
Come on.
Your mom saw us like this!
We make
Oh,
each
no.
other better. She always said so.
Symbiote surge again. Finally, got to a new checkpoint. Oh no. Excuse me.
You want to join us? We know it.
Not like this.
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Oh, symbiote's dropping in. Not working! He's down.
Come on, Harry, snap out of it.
We know what's best for you, for everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better. I'm so sorry.
Come on.
Faced us with the virus,
That's not fair, man.
and against us even more.
No! He saved me! Just like I'll save you!
Nope. Dodge. Dodge. Yes, I'm aware. Ow. Nope. Ow.
We've never been good enough for you or that.
It's messing with your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Come on.
Why don't you trust us?
I trust you, Harry! Not
Not
that
this
thing
thing.
you're wearing!
We are not a thing.
Sure not.
For these guys? Brute force isn't working! Gotta be a better way! Get free Harry with more anti-venom!
Come on, stop it.
That didn't work.
Ow. crap. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun fight. Man, this guy's brutal.
Not working. I'm coming, Harry.
Okay. Come on, nope. Ah. Nope. Ow. Okay, dodge that one. 1, 2. Dodge that one. 1. 1. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, come on. Now. Nope. Studies movements. 1, 2. Now. Not what I was trying to do, but okay.
We've never been good enough for you or Dad.
Oh boy.
Messing with your head, Harry. You're my best friend.
Then why don't you trust us?
I trust you, Harry. Not that thing you're wearing.
I'm not a thing.
Come on.
More of these guys? Free Harry with more anti-venom.
Oh, come on, stop it. Come on, Harry. Come on. Nope, nope. Okay. Come on. Finishing you. Oh. This is not looking good.
It'll be over soon.
Matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna heal the world with you.
Not like this.
This.
Since when can he do this? Okay, I thought regular Venom was terrifying enough, but Venom with wings? I know Carnage could do this, but I didn't know Venom could do it. Miles, keep him off her.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, well,
Oh, you think?
started it. Let's get this to the accelerator.
MJ, you hearing that?
Ooh!
Pete!
Come on, Miles. Ooh.
He's okay, right?
Let's just get him out of here.
That's not gonna slow him down for long.
Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
Oh, we fighting him as Miles now? Ooh.
How
Yep.
did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man.
Our future doesn't
Zap.
belong to you.
Trust me. Don't want your future.
Finish him.
I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
I know you talked to your mom.
Come on.
Just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What you saying right now?
That we are so close.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
Ooh.
Miles!
Peter doesn't need you anymore. He has us now.
Ugh. Oh no. Get away from there. Oh boy.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back.
Blast!
You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
Come on!
In the forest. We remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
Blast you!
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the
Zap.
psycho alien on. Thought I clipped his wings. me or not, I'm here for you. Let's end this.
Come on! Ooh.
We gave you our chance.
Harry!
Harry, you're in there.
Pete?
Oh, no, you don't. Come on, Harry, snap out of it.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
Oh.
Pete, what's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please, no. Leave him alone.
Come on, Miles.
Go, Miles!
Ooh, right in the face. Oh, double beat up. Let's go. Boom.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
You bet.
Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to...
Kill us.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Harry! Please!
Oh, this. Come on. Oh no.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
Oh boy. Ah. Come on, MJ, take the shot.
We're in business!
Oi!
Now, Pete!
Pete, you gotta do it.
MJ!
A one and square. Venom is gone. Oy.
I love you.
Ah, Symbiote City reversed. Oh, ow. Honestly, it was kind of funny. Bye-bye, Venom.
We did it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Harry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Give me some room.
He's gonna save him.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
Come on, please work. Organic defibrillator. One more time.
Thank you. Gotta get to the hospital.
The Emily May Foundation looks like it's been... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you. Wait.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim. Just keep him alive.
It's like Connor said, too much of him was fused with the symbiote. It fried him.
Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
G serum. Which most likely means we're gonna see Green Goblin very soon.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart.
Mm-hmm.
But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists?
Right?
Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
Especially after COVID, that's a little on the nose, MJ. But not bad. Ooh, I wonder if we'll hear her as a third podcaster when Spider-Man 3 rolls around. Because we already have her, the new normal. We already have the Danicast. And
Who's good to go?
Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson. And maybe the new normal.
I'll take those.
Oh, they have all them over. Nice. Spider Crew. Got a lot of work to do on the house. They're
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
yeah.
Pete.
Oh, it's a Garage Emily May Foundation. Nice. Harry.
Have you talked to Miles about?
Not yet.
You ready?
Miles, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great.
Come on, Pete,
talk.
out with it.
So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete.
Let me start again.
got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Big bro. See you.
Miles is letting Peter take a much-needed break. We all need it. Even stuff like this, like YouTube. We all need a break from time to time. Which is why I'm going to start doing a bit of an upload schedule for myself, so I don't burn myself out. So every 3 months from here on out, I'm going to be taking a break. So I'll be off for December, April, and August. Those 3 months of the year. Heal the world. Trophy earned. And that's it. That's Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Okay, now that the credits are rolling, time for my full, honest review of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with how I score games and film, I posted a link in the description below with detailed information on that. But if you don't need it, I'm gonna get started. To summarize, while the graphics and the story needed a bit more work, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was still a fun and exhilarating ride throughout New York City as you explored the lives of both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Now, as a refresher, there are 7 categories that I use for scoring games: story, vocal performance, music, graphics, gameplay, system performance, and challenge. First up, story. This includes dedication to source material, continuity, and lore, if any exists, the main plot, side stories, character interactions and development, and how well everything flows together. The story is set 10 months after the events of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles is struggling to finish his college application essay, Pete is struggling to pay the mortgage for his late aunt's home in between getting fired, both are trying to be Spider-Man on top of all that, and Mary Jane, who is so much more likable here than in the first game, is also experiencing similar difficulties in regards to work. Pete's best friend Harry Osborn is trying to do great work with Pete, but the arrival of Kraven complicates things and Harry is forced to transfer over the very thing keeping him alive to save the life of his best friend, until the symbiote becomes hostile and eventually returns back to Harry, creating the antagonist Venom. The first act of the game was a little slow but good. Second act was the strongest, as it displayed what the symbiote was capable of and how it was slowly warping Peter's mind. Final act was action-packed, but it felt like it was lacking a few key elements. Like a team-up fight against Venom, which was heavily implied from various promotional material. The game also did not give a whole lot of backstory as to why Kraven is so freakishly strong, save for implications, or why his family was so obsessed with hunting. Only that the reason he was in New York City in the first place was that he was dying of cancer and refused to go out on a sickbed. Symbiotes are also supposed to be weak to fire. And this one was fireproof with no explanation why, so this was a deviation from the source material. Also, I get why they chose Harry as Venom's host for the purposes of story, but not having Eddie Brock as Venom was a bit weird, I will admit. Last point to take note of was the stakes in the final act. Despite trying to be displayed as a world-level threat, it felt like less of a threat and more of a personal mission to save Harry from the symbiote's clutches. While the symbiotes here do possess people, they don't seem to kill them, unlike Finn Mason's reactor meltdown in Miles Morales, or the Devil's Breath crisis in Spider-Man 2018. Side missions and stories are actually better than the first 2 games and are far less annoying, with a few exceptions. Character interactions and chemistry were great, but Miles and Mary Jane did feel like they were given a bit of plot armor. For example, MJ should not have been able to escape an enraged symbiote, and Miles, being the less experienced webhead, should not have been able to free Pete from the symbiote that easily, especially given that the symbiote amplifies Pete's strength and rage along with removing inhibition bit by bit. The only things Miles has going for him in this scenario that MJ doesn't is that he has a wider power set than Pete, which works to his advantage, number 1. 2, Pete had just gotten done with fighting Kraven and could potentially be more tired. 3, as Kraven pointed out, Pete was still holding back for the duration of the fight, along with being directly and repeatedly exposed to loud sound, weakening the symbiote in turn. Mary Jane, on the other hand, should not have reasonably been able to escape, despite her direct training from Silver Sable herself, as stated in the game. Sable trained all her life, MJ for a few weeks, maybe months at most. So taking all that into consideration, this game's story earns a 7 out of 10. Next is vocal performance. Hands down, the best vocal performances in this game go to Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Naji Jeter as Miles Morales, Jim Perry as Sergei Kravinov, aka Kraven the Hunter, and vocal legend Tony Todd as Venom. These people knocked their performances out of the park completely. They conveyed emotion flawlessly and made everything believable and memorable from start to finish, especially Todd and Lowenthal. Runners-up are the vocal performances of Mary Jane Watson, Rio Morales, Genki Lee, Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, Yuri Watanabe, aka Wraith, and Harry Osborn. Tombstone's voice actor also did a good job, but he was unfortunately essentially cameoed in this installment, so he wasn't truly memorable. J. Jonah Jameson's VA was hilarious to listen to, especially in the beginning when he was being rescued from the limo. And Danica Hart's VA was also a treat to listen to as well. Norman Osborn's voice actor surprisingly improved on his previous performance, accurately portraying the fear and pain of potentially losing his son. Mysterio's voice actor, Noshir Dalal, was fun to listen to, but he did take the thespian thing a bit too far. Plus, he sounds a bit too much like Liam O'Brien, who has voiced Doctor Strange in multiple Marvel projects. Sadly, the truly forgettable main story-related voice actor in the game was Mark Whitten as Dr. Kurt Connors. He was alright, but his lizard persona did sideline this character's more meek, timid human side. And the rest were completely forgettable since they were essentially cameo roles. That said, I give vocal performance an 8. Up next is music. John Paisano, the very man who composed the score for Netflix's Daredevil series, is responsible for the soundtrack for this game, and once again, he did an excellent job for the most part, much like he did with the previous 2 installments of the franchise. A handful of tracks were on the forgettable side yet again, but for the most part, the music was decently memorable, stuck out, and grabbed the attention of the listener, being tailored to fit the activity quite well, ranging from eerie and dark, to menacing, to somewhat heroic and lighthearted. However, the music from the first game is still superior to the latter 2 installments due to memorability and how well it sticks in one's head. So for music, I give this an 8. Next is graphics. This includes thematic visuals, if any, resolution, and attention to details in the environment, character design, materials, etc. The game, prior to release, was touted as pushing the PS5's hardware to its limit, and in a number of ways, it did exactly as advertised. Certain graphical categories got a massive overhaul, while some stayed kinda the same. Lighting, shadows, environments, and textures of clothing and armor are still done very well, along with the greater details of window reflections, ripple effects in the water, etc. due to the ray tracing tech. Hair has now become finer and more dynamic, unlike the first 2 games, and the greater tearing of clothing and the dirt/dust stains on character models and clothes was also a nice touch. However, certain character models did look stiff still and stagnant, along with the teeth, lip, and skin textures looking very PS4 and early PS5-esque. For reference and comparison, God of War Ragnarok had much more realistic textures for skin and teeth, while this game didn't really capitalize on that. Certain cloud-based graphics such as sand also looked very PS4-esque from a distance, but improved once the character got inside the cloud. And lip-syncing in certain segments, like when Kraven stabbed Pete and said "not as venomous as they say," along with various EMF side missions, were not done as well as I would have liked. That being said, graphics earns a score of 7. Next is gameplay. This includes mechanics, modes, engagement, immersiveness, replay value, cosmetic items in both variety and quality, and style/modularity. In computer science, modularity is the extent to which something can be taken apart and reconfigured while still being functional. Gameplay is easy to get the hang of, and the mechanics are pretty fluid and responsive. I also enjoyed the adaptive triggers feeling more tense when web swinging, making the traversal more immersive. The web wings and the slingshot mechanics are quite fun, as you can get more altitude and speed than you could ever before. Combat isn't too clumsy, and the buttons commands are in ideal locations. However, the revamping of certain actions, such as gadgets and abilities, can take some getting used to. Plenty of styles and methods for dealing with enemies, like the web gadgets, finishers, and super abilities, are a nice touch. Or nice touches, rather. English, Ventus, do you speak it? Anyway, separate and shared skill trees for the Spider-Men are very nice, and they also allow you to fully level up before finishing the end of the game. The variety of different ways you can both upgrade and change the looks of each Spider-Man adds a ton of variety to both gameplay and aesthetics. The side missions are also far less frustrating and annoying, with one exception. Boss fights were much more challenging than the first two games, as was regular combat, and they also required you to think before acting instead of just mindlessly mashing square and circle like you used to do before. However, the lack of a New Game Plus mode, along with a trophy for completing both the New Game Plus and higher difficulty levels after beating the main stories, do hurt the score a bit, as they would have added incentive and added to the replay value as well. No lock-on system can make targeting one specific enemy a bit of a headache, switching between gadgets and abilities can be a bit clumsy at times, especially when surrounded and on higher difficulties, and the camera could stand to be slightly improved upon. Plus, there wasn't as much to do in the way of side missions and content when compared to the first game, leaving that aspect with a bit more to be desired. As per the time of this recording, there is also no DLC yet, so that also hurts the replay value. That being said, gameplay gets an 8.5. Next is system performance. Trying to play this game on its highest graphical settings will result in significant frame drops and choppiness here and there depending on what area you're in or what you're doing. However, put it into performance mode and frame rate holds pretty stable, hovering around 60 FPS, which is a stark improvement over its predecessors. 24 frames per second is the standard for film and television, which gives it that more cinematic look. But for control inputs, the higher the frame rate, the better the responsiveness, and that's where this game shines. Fast travel occurs in less than 2 seconds, and character swapping is also exceptionally quick, at least based on what I could tell. However, certain prompts can sometimes glitch out and cause progression issues, and there is a graphics-related bug that causes Pete and Miles to turn into literal cubes, to say nothing of character models meshing into stuff unnaturally. The above issues are relatively minor and do not happen very often, but they are still very much present. Now, to go back to the prompt that I was talking about, there is one in particular, which is the galvanize command. That one froze up, and if you don't mash L1 and X before the prompt appears on screen, yeah, you're stuck in that spot. But outside of that, its system performance does quite a bit better than its two predecessors. So for that category, I give it a 7.5. And lastly, challenge. The adjustable difficulty settings, even on the fly, is a great boost to the game's challenge, tailoring it to the playstyle. And while the game's overall challenge was good, there is one mission in particular that can make you frustrated beyond belief due to leaving little to no room for errors, and that was the under construction Mysteria. Puzzles were fun, most missions are interactive and fun, and the web wings made going from place to place a breeze. Pun entirely intended. So for challenge, I give it an 8. Now that all 7 categories have been scored, I'm going to take their average to arrive at the final score for the game as a whole. Score is based off of increments of half a point, so any in-between numbers will be rounded to the nearest half point to simplify things. So, based on all the information provided beforehand, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 earns a score of 7.5 out of 10 based on quality alone. However, based on my own personal enjoyment as a consumer, I would give this a 9 out of 10 easily. And that's it for my review. Hopefully that was informative, if not helpful. This game was not perfect, but it was still damn fun to play. Alright. That was fun. Not gonna lie. That's probably Norman. I recognize the shoes. The monk strap. Yep, Norman. Who's he visiting? Otto.
What do
Wow.
you want?
The Spider-Men. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
Oh, they ruined your son. You did that. You put that symbiote in him. Against warnings to the contrary. And you're blaming them? Really?
Good. We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
He's got a point.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Ooh, does that mean Otto's gonna make a comeback? Maybe. I'm gonna skip this real fast. Oh? Haley.
Haley, hi. Hope you're hungry.
Starving.
Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? You worked so hard on it.
So, what's this about?
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
I like that version of that person. As new suit. I'm sure it'll grow on me, but still not completely sold on it. You're not wearing your suit? The scarf that she gave him. Almost a year ago. Finally. Oh, is the guy she's been seeing coming over?
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Albert
and,
Moon.
This is my daughter, Cindy.
Wait, Cindy Moon? Silk? Whoa! The Spider family keeps getting bigger and bigger. Huh. Together, complete. All right. Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but both Peter and Miles are still available to continue the adventure. You can now start a fresh adventure with ultimate difficulty. Good luck, hero. Honestly, if they do make Cindy Moon have spider powers at some point in the future, I hope that they change her origin story and take some creative liberties, because the way she gets her powers in the comics and the way she meets Pete is very, shall we say, strange. Anybody who's read that story knows. But I'm not going to be calling it a day just yet. Now, suits. This is Miles' final one, the evolved suit, which now has styles attached to it. I think this one suits him best. This one is nice too. I don't know, this one just, the main one just has too much going on with it. I mean, I know that's Insomniac trying to do stuff, but still yet. Like I said, it might grow on me, but it just has too much going on with it. And it's like, I'm not crazy about it. Okay, so Miles Morales now has that. Congratulations, you've unlocked the film style animation and comic SFX, which can now be activated for any unlocked suit. You can find these settings in the options menu under settings visual. Let's unlock the rest of these while I'm at it, if I have the option to. Alright, Pete. The advanced suit, regular. Just unlocking everything while I have a chance. Classic black suit. There's one more suit that I can't unlock yet. Okay. I'll say this, that black advanced suit looks pretty good. Now you might be wondering why I'm doing this, and that's because I took a peek at my trophy list off camera before I started the episode, and this was one of them. Ooh, that blue, black, and gold looks nice, but it looks a little too much like Blue Beetle, honestly. So apparently if you unlock all suits, you get an achievement for it. Oh, I got the black and symbiote suits. Okay, so Pete is going to be back in the advanced suit 2.0 just for the sake of continuity. And Miles, I'm going to put him back in the upgraded suit just because I like that a little better. Put it back in these. Unlocking all styles too. Yeah, so abridged thoughts. Review is going to be, or was in the credits previously. I'm saying is going to be because I haven't recorded it yet. I always record my reviews for games after I've completed them, so that those get added in post-production, in case no one's noticed already. Best there is. All right. Okay, the game get glitched. Miles is a cube. Okay. What happened? I think I broke the game.
MJ.
Hey, just wanted to let you know you got a package here at the house.
Okay.
I put it in the garage for you. It's from Norman Osborn.
Oh.
Interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, I broke the game. Wow. Okay. Gotta restart this in a second. So, there is one thing that I have to do. I have to go from the financial district all the way up to Astoria. I can go from corner to corner using only the web wings, no swinging. I also have to complete the EMF Foundation missions, which seems to be something that Norman left at the garage at May's house. I also have to go to Trinity Church as Miles and examine the science fair trophy that was left behind. I also have to use the symbiote surge abilities more, the iron arms abilities more, and do 30 tricks in the air without touching the ground. And I think that's it. But first things first. I'm gonna go see what Norman dropped off at the house. So I'm back in the Advanced Suit 2.0, just for the sake of continuity. And I've left Miles in his newest suit. Even though it's not my favorite suit in the game, you know, it's still one that he designed himself, so I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, that frame drop. Huh.
What's this?
Harry wanted you to have this,
Plants and a
Norman.
thumb drive? They say you
Right.
should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I
Yeah.
know Norman, I think.
Okay.
Peter!
Pete,
I put
Harry.
this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree and one of May's blossoms.
Oh man.
Gene splice them together. You might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Wow. Well, okay.
Let's try it. Right. Let's see what I have to work with. Well, there we go. Nope, that's not it either. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, let's... Alright, quick edit there. My capture card crashed again when I was musing over this stuff. Ugh. I really gotta get that thing replaced. Alright, let's try this. I think that's... Let's try this one. That doesn't fit. Let's try... No. That's not right either. Let's do this here. Okay. This here. Let's do this one here. Finally! Nice.
drones we salvaged from the field studies?
Yeah.
Just leverage their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind
Whoa.
of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now? Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on in the city, and of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do. And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried it with. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new foundation. Just me and you. From scratch. Go us.
Go us.
Oh,
Wow.
one last thing. I got a little something for you. Wear it in good health. Love you.
Whoa. Foundational. Trophy earned. Kitted out. Trophy earned. Suits. Okay. The life story suit. Craft styles. Looks too much like an astronaut, so I'm gonna go back to the original. I wouldn't mind taking this one out for a spin though, but I'm gonna stick with the classic. Actually, I'm gonna put the black suit back on. Just because I do need to use the symbiote abilities. Come, let go. Pete. Thank you. JJ.
Smell the change in the air. It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old grievances. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be next. New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to
Yeah. All right, so next on the list. Anti-venom. Oh, anti-venom. I guess that makes sense. Peter did get rid of the black suit. Venom strike. Anti-venom yank. Suits. Okay, I'm back to recording. So now this is where I'm going to attempt the SOAR trophy, where I have to get from the financial district to Astoria in Queens only using the web wings. So I have to make use of the wind tunnels. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Close one. Head here. Next. Here we go. Making decent headway. Wow, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Bad guys harassing those people. Gotta move.
Come here.
Spider-Man's going down. Get out of my way.
Finishing you. Nice.
Why don't you guys use your strength to help others? I'm sure Feast would appreciate the help.
Thank you for taking care of those.
Okay, so that's that one. And I think the other one is using the metal arms abilities. Yeah, I know that's the case.
I definitely feel safer with you.
My turn. Better put out the fires.
All right, so that's Surge done.
Sweet. I gotta bounce, but I appreciate the assist.
All right, but the next post-fight piece is on me.
All right, now that that's done, I can switch back to my standard suit. Okay, abilities. Equipped abilities, so I need my iron arms. There we go. So I just need to defeat 100 enemies with the iron arms. I think I had 93. Woo! Okay, so I'll be back when it's done.
Now! Our Spider-Man's distracted by the fireworks shipment.
Oh, you guys just snuck right up, huh? That's super cool. This could be a break.
Get down here and fight!
Armed and dangerous. Complete. Trophy earned.
Here we go.
And now, starting as Miles. There's only a couple more left. I need to go here and see if this will unlock finally. Yep, it finally did.
Doing my best, Finn. Trying to make a city we both be proud of.
Just let go. Trophy earned. All right, there's that one. And I think there's one left that I have to do. It's called Hang 10. And that involves pulling 30 tricks in the air off. And I've tried multiple different things, but it's been a complete pain. Now, off camera, I got the Evolved trophy, which means that I took out 100 enemies using Evolved electric powers. In other words, the blue electric Miles abilities.
You broke the Flame's trust.
And apparently
For example, like this.
Nobody's getting branded today. They're out of their mind, Spider-Man.
This one's mine.
Doing stuff like that with the blue electric powers. All right. So as you saw by that brief flash on the screen, I just got that. Dedicated, the Platinum Trophy earned. I wasn't sure if it would work, and I forgot to hit record, but basically, as long as you do a bunch of air tricks without hitting the ground, consecutive like this, and in different ones, not the same ones, you'll get it. So you just hold R2, release, don't hit X, and just do a bunch of air tricks while holding square. So never let go of square. And just keep doing stuff like this. And eventually, it'll pop. That's what it did for me. And that's it. That concludes Marvel's Spider-Man 2, the Platinum Run. I hope you guys had as much fun watching this as I did playing it. I mean, to be fair, certain parts of it were indeed frustrating. But all in all, I had a great time. It was still fun, and this, thankfully, is on the list of games that I have that no matter how many times I'll start over, or start the story over rather, it'll never get old. That's just how much fun it is for me. And I hope for a good many other people, it's the same way. I mean, everyone's tastes are different, etc., but that's just how it is. But yeah, that's it. Completely it for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I hope there's a DLC at some point in the future, and if so, I'll be majorly on board with that. But it's at this point that I'm going to stop the episode. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next series. Later.